Another RADTV viewer here wrote in. Her name's Amanda.
Hey, Amanda.
Who says, yes, CK is in the house. She saw him arrive during the commercial break. See you tonight for Food Truck Friday.
Oh, fun.
Since I am poor and won't be making it to the Beyonce concert. Sorry.
I'm not going either.
Yeah, spend your money on liquor.
That would be exclusively at Hop City, next to the Rockland Bottle Shop, part of the NorCal Bottle Shop family. We got a question about it from Julie. Says, I've been hearing you talk about the Food Truck Fridays at the tap room in Rockland. Is there a website where they let you know what food trucks will be there on Fridays? We regularly go to breweries based on what food truck will be there. Does CK have a schedule online somewhere? Well, you can at least tell us who's there tonight.
Yeah, it'll be the Hispanic lady that was there for for our grand opening. So she'll be back there today.
Is she Mexican food?
Yes.
Oh, tacos?
It's tacos and pupusas and so she does
All the goodness.
She does a really great job with pupusas.
And so is there a food truck every Friday at Hop
Yes.
City? Okay. And do you have any type of posting or schedule, or do you tell people?
We are putting them on our Instagram under Hop City.
And that's at NorCal Bottle Shops?
No, on our Instagram.
Specifically on Hop City.
Yeah.
Got it. Perfect. And when do you put them up?
Usually like a couple days in advance.
Okay, because since she goes to a brewery every Friday,
Yeah.
Also, I saved this question that came in from Chris. He saw you, he met you, and he got the Whistle Pig 18-year bourbon that we did the last time you were here,
Gotcha.
which is what I describe as the Christmas gift bourbon because it's very pricey.
It was good.
But it's also amazing. He said, specifically to that bottle in particular, what's the best way to store the bourbon after opening? Do I use the original cork stopper or I use the glass one it came with, and where do I store it? And most of those questions will be for all bourbons except for the glass versus cork.
I would use the original cork just because it's a little bit tighter. I don't know if you had the chance, Rob, to put that the glass one in there. It's a little bit loose, so it'll have a little bit of air in there. It'll add air to the bottle. So definitely I would use the original cork. And then storing it, I would not put it in the fridge anywhere, but keep it at a room temperature, and then if you need to chill it, then you can obviously put an ice in there or something.
Should it be away from windows?
Yeah, I don't put anything directly in light. Yeah, like where, I have my stuff is usually right in between where most of the time it's dark. I don't want to put stuff because obviously light does affect, just like wine, it will affect your, bourbon and whiskey as well.
But stored at room temperature is fine.
Yeah. Ever since you've entered our life, CK, my husband's whiskey selection has gone up. So I'm like, I want to find a good spot for him because we don't even set up a bar, but like he's really loving whiskey, and he liked whiskey before, but now it's like we're getting more and more bottles.
Well, it's because he's tasted the best of the best.
Exactly.
Of the best.
Now I'm like, we should probably have a good spot for him, and I'm like, where should I put that?
And and that bottle in particular, not only because the glass stopper, which is really cool, is loose, but also it comes in this gorgeous box, which means you have to display it on your liquor. Well, I have a bookcase of liquor.
Yeah.
And should there be books in that bookcase?
No, because
it's not a bookcase.
I drink a lot more than I read.
Amen.
But also that bookcase, which is 6 shelves, maybe it's only 5, is overflowing. So I've got to get a second one. But to display it, you've got the box open, and you need the glass stopper on the side, so that it looks best. Exactly. We got this email from Ashley.
Hey, Ashley.
She's got a question for CK, which is really fortuitous since he's here. She says, last year I was at the signing for the Slipknot bottles of whiskey. My boyfriend really wants a set for himself. Do you have any signed bottles left? I would really love to get him a set for his birthday.
Aww.
Yes, we do have some that we still had put away. So yeah, she can definitely order it. The only thing is the ones that we have right now, Tortilla did not sign those bottles because we had to get them reshipped to us. So, we got Clown and Jay. They signed it, but just Tortilla didn't sign it.
So, 2 options there. A, he won't ever know probably.
Yeah.
Or B, you can just sign it. Just Tortilla.
Yeah, sure.
So CK's always in whenever he's got a special edition barrel pick, and he's gone back to one of our favorites. We've featured them before on the show, Frey Ranch in Fallon, Nevada, with their working farm and everything. They already make just a great daily blend. Same thing as what we've told you before. You go there, you get different barrels that you can choose from, or that they select for you. You taste them. You eliminate the ones. We did one of these on the air, and you eliminate the one. You go, no. And then you either get one and you go, okay, well, that's obviously it, or you get two, and then you have to do a blind taste test. So this one, though, is a little special. So first of all, let me ask you this. When you picked this barrel, was it one where it was like, okay, that's the one, or was there I'm not sure, these are close?
No, this one stood out from the beginning. It's just, I mean, if you have had a chance to just even take a sip at it, you'll be like, oh yeah, this is, you know, it's up there, that 135 one that we all did the first time. That was, I mean, it's this one's really awesome.
That would be the first Rad Radio one we did.
Yes.
So I thought the nose on it is amazing. Yeah. I did take a sip, and the initial impression was that's really good. I find that the longer it sits at room temperature, and it opens up, I get a better feel for how great it is. But what's special about this is the single barrel, which is going on sale today at 9 a.m., right? Okay. 10 a.m. So online at NorCalBottleShops.com and in store. And can they pick any store to pick it up from?
Folsom and Rockland.
Okay. So if you do it online, you can have it shipped if you're in a state where they can ship to, like Nevada, for example. But you still go in and you pick a store. Yes. You go to like the Rockland Bottle Shop, and you're going to have it shipped from there. And then I assume it's on the staff picks, or it will be at 10 a.m. And then all the locations will have it as well. So Marysville, Carmichael, Folsom, and Rockland. Now, I'm betting Folsom has most.
Yes.
Okay. And the reason for that, we alluded to this earlier in the week, this bottle, it says 100% of the proceeds, which to me means you recover your cost, and everything over the top gets donated to the Folsom Police.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
That.
What about, is it, you don't just give it to the department? Do they have, or do they have a thing?
So what this is, basically, we're donating 100% of the proceeds to the Police Association of Folsom.
Nice.
So one of their sergeants was with me when we picked it. So we picked. There was actually two guys that were there with us when we picked the original barrel.
Nice.
And from day one, they've been supporting us in Folsom. And rightfully so. I mean, I see them. It's like Rob. You have a great heart for them, and I'm the same way. I have a lot of respect for law enforcement. So it's like, all right, you guys have been coming in here from day one. They've been buying stuff from us, and I'm like, you know what, I want to do something special for you guys, and so that's what we decided, and they've been
That's
awesome.
fantastic.
So they're excited.
that.
So you answered the question I was going to ask, is how did it turn out that a couple of cops were able to go? Obviously, you have an ongoing relationship with a couple of them.
Yeah.
It's always a good idea, if you're a business owner, to take care of your local police if you can, in a way that isn't perceived as bribery or anything like that. And it's even better if these days, if you're in a brick and mortar store and a liquor store.
Yeah.
Because you've seen the videos from all kinds of places. It's not just big cities anymore, where people are going in and acting the fool. And it's great to know that when you call, if you ever have to, they'll get there.
Yes.
And also, this is a great partnership because cops drink. Damn. Yes. Cops can party.
They need an outlet for everything they've seen and dealt with.
I'm not judging them. Me too. And I don't see and deal with what they do.
Yeah.
Yes, they can definitely drink.
So it goes on sale at 10 a.m. 100% of the proceeds go to the Folsom Police Department, and you can get them online at NorCal Bottle Shops. How would you describe this bottle before we get into it?
It's just such a sweet. It's a lingering, long-lasting finish. That's the beauty of it.
Is it for the Dawns of the world? Do you bet this will be drinkable, which is her kind of highest
phenomenal
level? Really?
I mean, yes.
I already cheated.
And I cheated too. Yeah.
No, it was good. I'm like, what is going on with me?
Yeah.
God, you're eating spicy food. You're starting to like bourbon.
Yeah, and so when you say it sticks with you. Do you mean, because I'm like, oh, is it happening to me? Not heartburn, but like it's still there with me.
Yeah.
But not in a bad way.
Nope.
In like almost a warm way.
Yeah. No, it's and that's Frey got some great to right?
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have a lot of other stuff going on, so this is what their focus is, and that's what they do great at. And to me, it's been nothing but nice. And I already had. Obviously, we got it in a couple days ago, so
You just couldn't resist.
Oh no, heck no! And you know, I'm halfway through one bottle that we brought in a couple days ago, and I was like, man, this is gonna be awesome.
Kyle, what do you think?
I think it tastes almost like liquid honey. It's really sweet. It's really good.
It's good.
Yeah,
It's
you nailed
good.
the sweet part.
It's just it's long lasting too. It doesn't just like wears off your tongue. I mean, it just
No,
sits
it's there.
And
And,
Dawn-
and it smells like fall.
When you say it's
Yes.
warm, it's a pleasant warming.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what I want to make sure. It's not like this heartburn thing. It's like lovely.
Goes on sale at 10 a.m. this morning online at NorCalBottleShops.com through the Rockland or Folsom bottle shops. And you can also go to Marysville, Carmichael, Rockland, or Folsom. Got this email in, rad@radradio.com from Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Does CK sell honey, mead, or mead at any of his stores?
Yes, we do sell mead at Rockland and at Carmichael and in Folsom.
What is that?
Mead is it's kind of honey wine, yeah, you know, but it's one of those. It's made, it's kind of hard to describe, but it is considered a beer, but it's not. You know, it's
Sounds like a girl drink.
no, it's actually, no.
Okay.
Yeah, there's one called Viking Blood.
Oh, well, that's a guy
Oh,
drink.
well,
Yeah,
geez.
it's freaking awesome.
I believe it's like fermented honey that's turned into wine, basically. And I've had a few at some breweries, and they get you turned up pretty quick. It's pretty potent.
Which, we have 30 beers on tap at Hop City, which is next to the Rockland Bottle Shop. Is this one of them?
No.
Are you rotating those, by the way? Or?
Yes.
Okay.
They're being updated all the time. So you know, if you have Untapped app called Untapped, you can actually follow us what we have online that we're serving.
I want to be outside at night when it's cool and you have a fire pit going drinking this. Curled up in a blanket.
Well,
like
about
this is like what I
4 months, you'll have that opportunity. And also, so Hop City, it's Food Truck Friday tonight. You do Wing Wednesdays as
Yes.
well. And people can buy food there
Yes.
from your local vendor partners. And you let them bring food too?
Oh yeah, bring your own food. Bring you know, you can get a DoorDash. Bring your own food from home. Whatever you want to do. You know, we don't have any limitations.
You'll let them DoorDash to Hop City.
Yeah.
We're getting more and more emails from people who go there for the first time. They all have the same reaction. Great place, but also this vibe of people.
Yes.
That they're just really pleasant and fun. Are you seeing more and more of that in just people in general?
Yeah. Well, you know, a lot of people think that, oh, we got a college right across the street. Oh, we're gonna have young punk kids coming in and causing issues. No, we don't. You know, everybody that comes in, very pleasant. You know, most people are there for lunch. You know, they want to come grab a bite to eat and have a beer or two, whatever. But yeah, it's just you know, adults that are well mannered, and they all come in just to enjoy and have a good time. And with now, you know, 4 TVs, the football playing. And Saturday nights UFC fights, those are, and we don't have cover charge.
And
Wow.
for a football on Sundays, you're opening an hour early.
Yes.
So people can right away at 10 a.m. start enjoying the game and the beer. We got this note from Eric.
Hi, Eric.
Says, question for CK. Any plans to possibly come to Elk Grove and establish a bottle shop? Some of us down here like to drink too.
Well, that's going to be in the works here.
I mean, you're always talking about expanding when we have
Yes.
off-air conversations.
Yes.
So I can't imagine you've ruled out anywhere.
No. So Notomas and Elk Grove are the next ones on the map.
Is there anything to announce yet about anywhere?
Yes. So I would like to, let our maggots know we are going to a second location in Rockland, right here off of Blue Oaks and Lone Tree.
Oh, yeah.
So for those that don't know the area, somehow Rockland is a city that the way they drew the property lines, you can drive from one end to the other end of the city, and it's like a 20-minute drive, depending on where you're trying to get to. So basically, you're taking over the other part of Rockland.
Pretty
That's
much. Yeah.
amazing. I love that.
When will that be
Yes.
opening? Do you have an opening date?
Not opening date yet, but we will be. We're already started working on plans and getting the city approval. We already have the liquor license in hand,
That's
so
exciting.
yes. So we'll be
Congrats.
coming right around the corner to where the chef's table is, and
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
Oh God, great location.
Will it be Rockland Bottle Shop 2 or?
Oh, great question.
yes.
The other Rockland
The
Bottle
other-
Shop.
The other Rockland Bottle Shop. But yeah, so that's our next project that we're working on. It should be our hope and goal is to open before Christmas. Obviously, to have everybody make sure they have the ability to get the good stuff.
Anything about that city north of Rockland that you've been working on since we've been partnered and has been a pain in the ass? Nothing to report.
Nothing
Is it
yet.
still going to happen?
Yes,
Eventually.
So we're working on it.
Ooh, do you know if you're going to put any hop cities in any of your other locations?
Great question.
It's gonna depend. We are very, obviously I'm a business owner as well, but I don't like taking food off anybody else's table. We don't want to put another tap room here in the next location in Rockland because there's already another tap room, and we don't want to.
Thoughtful.
Literally in the same center.
Exactly.
The other corner.
Okay. It's just not.
That's nice.
It's just not right thing to do.
But that's
you know what, it isn't.
But that's
great.
ridiculous because all of us businessmen are just cutthroat. We don't care about anything.
Exactly, right?
All right, Christy wrote in and said we had a buddy that brewed his own honey mead from his own hives.
Oh, wow.
So good, too easy to drink, but the hangovers were the worst.
Oh, no.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Especially if you're making your own. Is it true with
No, I mean not with regular meat,
Right.
but yeah, if you're making your own stuff, you're gonna have the hangover.
Justin wrote in and said, hey guys, I'm sitting on the Frey Ranch bottle I bought when Brandon and Rob had the two released together for a special occasion. Can CK recommend something for more regular drinking in that $30 to $40 staple spot that screams Frey Ranch blended whiskey? Sorry if this is a dumb question. I just want to get some Frey Ranch in the rotation. Well, the regular bottle is pretty close to that.
The regular bottle is very close, but the other thing is there's other brands. Stop by anytime or hit me up on an email. I can definitely recommend some other stuff.
And that literally happens all the time where people walk in and they just repeat that email, and whoever's there, whether it's you, Smokey, Nick, Ramon, they know the answer.
Yes.
Right.
Well, sorry to cut you off, but remember that bottle that you and I tried, and it was like 125 proof. You were like, "What the heck is this?"
Jesus.
And that bottle was like $30, $29.99 all day long, and that is one of the best bottles that you could try out.
Well, we were talking off the air before we started. One of the things that people still, they might not realize, it's called, they're all called the Bottle Shop. I know I think in Folsom as well, and I know in Rockland you have a banner out that says Best Bourbon Selection, and there's like a stigma for certain people. It's like a corner store, and you're like, oh, it's like a convenience store. Indian guy owns it, banner. And then people walk in and they go, I've never seen a selection like this.
Yes.
Especially I have not visited Carmichael and Marysville, but in Rockland and Folsom, it is like an awe moment when you're like, holy crap. And not only that, you always tell everybody, tell me what you want and I'll get it.
Exactly.
Let's see. Adam wrote in and said, it does not surprise me that CK would be that generous for the Folsom Police Association. Every time I come in, he stops what he is doing. He welcomes me with a bro hug or a fist bump, helps me pick out the booze I need, and always takes care of me at the register personally. We share stories about our kids, and he is as genuine as he comes off on the Rad radio.
Yes, he is.
That is
Thanks, Adam. Appreciate you.
So the latest barrel pick from Frey Ranch will go on sale in just over an hour, barely 10 a.m. It is technically called the Folsom Proud Frey Ranch bottle.
Yes.
And 100% of the proceeds, so everything over just CK recovering from his cost, will go to the police department in Folsom.
So I've had 3 or 4 sips, I can't remember, and the only thing that would make it better is a cigarette. And I mean, I don't smoke anymore, but I will tell you, I think for a lot of former smokers, you're sipping the right kind of alcohol, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, Marlboro Red right now, that'd be great.
We do have cigars too, so keep that in mind. We have some good cigars. So
Is that usually what goes with whiskey?
Yes, the bourbon and cigar.
But you do have cigarettes too.
Yes,
Yeah,
we
okay.
do.
Is that white trash of me, the cigarette with whiskey? Okay.
Even pairing it with an amazing bourbon like that, it's like whatever. So Hop City is open 7 days a week.
7 days a week.
Tonight is Food Truck Friday. Every Wednesday is Wing Wednesday. Pretty soon there's going to be Monday and Thursday night football and all day Sunday football. football.
Yes.
All of it will be playing at Hop City. That's next to the Rockland Bottle Shop. This bottle is on sale at the NorCalBottleShops.com. You got to go through either the Rockland or Folsom bottle shop in an hour when it goes on sale, if you want to have it delivered, or even if you want to just order it for pickup, because that's where they'll come out of. Otherwise, you can also go to any of the 4 stores.
Yes.
Marysville, Carmichael, Folsom, or Rockland Bottle Shops. Anything we forgot?
No, this has been great, and it's a good product.
It is another amazing pick.
Enjoy, and
the proceeds go to a great.
That's the main cause. That's what we're trying to do is our focus will be, hey, we're gonna now work next barrel that we're gonna do is probably gonna work with Rockland PD.
Oh, nice.
I was just thinking Rockland PD. They all listen. They're like, hey, what the hell, man?
So don't worry, Rockland PD. We're coming with you as well.
And since last time the bottle was so like Christmas gifty, people might be going, huh? And we're always transparent. It's $129.99.
Yeah.
And it's worth so much more. You could sell this for a lot more.
Oh yeah.
But the net proceeds, all of it, goes to the Folsom Police Department. NorCal Bottle Shops in 1 hour. Hop City Food Truck Friday tonight. Thank you so much, CK.
Pleasure's mine.